Hello, thank you for viewing my poster. This is Tejaswini Yadav presenting my paper titled as Use of Unmanned Aerial Vehicles for Disaster Management and Mitigation, Potentials, Problems and Policy Needs. Coming towards the introduction. In the past few years, with the advancement in remote sensing, the drone industry has rapidly grown, encompassing various fields like agriculture, navigation, environmental management, urban planning, defense operations, etc. This paper is a theoretical overview of applications of UAVs in prevention and mitigation against the fatal and destructive effects of disasters. UAVs have a potential to offer an efficient and accurate method to tackle emergency situations like natural or man-made disasters. These catastrophic events can cause huge economic losses, property damage, socio-environmental disruption. UAVs demonstrate the potentials in prediction, efficient management, and recovery of disaster events. UAVs can be integrated throughout the entire cycle of disaster management. The process of disaster management can be broken down into the following stages: prevention, preparation, response, and recovery. During the disaster, UAVs can scan the inaccessible areas and provide high-resolution images to the rescuers to prepare relief maps, risk zone maps, making the rescue operations more efficient and reducing the response time, which can save more lives. At the post-disaster stage, within a short span of time, UAVs can map out the affected areas, assess the damage to property and infrastructure, which will help in responding and rebuilding the area quickly. Following are the general application of UAVs for disaster management. The first application is UAV for information gathering. During emergency, rapid response and approaching the victims becomes essential. UAV images could be integrated by using data fusion models, or multiple UAVs could be deployed depending upon the extent of the geographical area. Next application is UAV for emergency communication. During a catastrophic calamity, one of the most primary factors that gets hampered is the wireless communication. As seen in the figure, UAVs can be mounted with small base stations which can provide a temporary solution, or UAVs can be deployed with Wi-Fi modules. The third very important application is UAV for search and rescue operations. The rescue team can be provided with high-resolution images of the damaged area where people are trapped. This can be achieved by equipping the UAVs with high-performance onboard cameras and thermal sensors to identify the survivors. The next application is UAV for logistics and resource dispatch. In extreme conditions where victims are trapped in inaccessible areas, UAVs can help dispatch first aid kits, food, water, and basic requirements for the victims to survive until they are rescued. Use of UAVs for disaster management possesses various challenges like limited coverage of the affected area, weight constraints while the essentials are dispatched, as the UAVs have a limit for carrying weight, operating through harsh environment and low visibility, and energy constraints. Often during earthquake, people are trapped under the debris. As UAVs offer a bird's eye view, most of the survivors won't be visible due to debris. This will cause prolonged time for the evacuation of such survivors and might cause loss of life. Finally, coming towards the conclusion of the paper, with the onset of COVID-19, the world is already facing major financial crisis, and with climate change worsening, we need to be prepared for any future catastrophic events. Deploying UAV for prediction of disasters and also managing the disaster will be beneficial. UAVs being cost efficient, easy to operate, and providing high resolution images can be used to lower the damage caused by disaster and help in rebuilding. Thank you.